Okay, well, RYNO, firstly, I mean, it's been a while. How you doing?
Very well, and you?
I'm doing
Never
good.
been better. You know me, I'm always good. Well, most of the time.
We're going to talk about your sort of fight preparation for this fight.
Look, prep's gone very well. I've had good sparring with Akani Puzi. He's a good technical boxer. He helped me the previous time in sparring as well. Big cruiserweight, can punch. He's more of a boxer than the guy I'm fighting. But he sets it up more or less the same. So yeah, sparring's been good. I've had a good camp. I've had a good camp.
Going back to the first fight you had against Hannig, it was a tough fight, but probably in South Africa we felt that you shaded it. Got given a draw, which is why you're going to go
Yes.
back. Talk to us a little bit about that first fight.
Look, I think he's a more accomplished boxer than we give him credit for. He hits very hard. He knows how to handle himself in the ring. I do believe I won the first fight. I think he feels the same. So the promoters were good enough to give us a rematch. I think the people in Germany want a rematch, and then we're gonna fight. Hopefully this time it's better. I prepared better, and I'm going for the knockout.
What do you feel is different? Like, obviously every fight camp's different to another.
Look,
like, what do you feel is different?
The first fight I had a back injury. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was there. I had to change camps from my trainer Colin to Gert due to circumstances. So it was altogether a big, just a different environment. This time I'm more settled in where I am. And yeah, I prepared better. Everything's better this time. I'm sure he's going to be better. He knows I'm going to move him again. So yeah, let's see.
Is the WBC International on the line again?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about that? I mean, obviously.
Look, I've had the title. It's a good title to have. So yeah, I think I'm a better super middleweight than I am a light heavyweight. So if I win or when I win, it's not something that I keep. I'll probably go back down to super middleweight, or if good opportunities present itself. I'm in the twilight of my career. I go where the money is. That's
the question I was going to ask you. Is sort of like, you remember you were talking a little bit about your career and like sort of how long you have left. So I'm guessing, by the way, you're saying that you still got another year left in the sport.
Yeah, look, next year I'm 10 years a pro. So that's what when I started the pro, that's what I said to myself, 10 years max. I've got a young family. I've got a big business to look after. So my time has come in boxing. I started at the late stage, and yeah, but I've had a good run, man, and I still enjoy the sport. I like training. I like getting in the ring and roughing it up. So yeah, depending on what happens with this fight, if I lose this fight, I'll have one more fight in South Africa. That's a definite. I'll fight the winner between Radley and Campbell, definitely. If I win this fight, I'll probably have another international fight and then a local fight, and then I'll call it.
This is a difficult question, and maybe, between that fight,
yes.
Who would you prefer to fight?
Bach, it doesn't matter. I'll fight both on the same night. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I want to fight the winner because there's a better fighter.
The hard punches you've had in your career, I mean, we've spoken about it time
Top
and time
three.
again.
This NICK HANNIG, top three. He puts his entire weight in that left hook and he bangs it. We knew it was coming, but when you feel it, it's a different. I would say definitely in the top three. And I've fought some bangers.
Germany is not your best friend. In fact, there's been so much controversy over the years.
But every time it gets better. So the first time I completely lost according to them. Then I lost a split decision. Then I got that bullshit decision against Fagan Boots. And then I got a draw. So hopefully this time it's a win. But we go there to fight. What happens, happens.
Do you feel that people in Germany, do they know you now?
Yes, I've got a big fan base there. Very nice people. Decent, good people, except for when it comes to judging boxing.
And when you get in the ring, they boo you, or no?
Yeah, they used to boo me. I think I've got support now. So there are just as many people that are booing, there are just as many that are cheering me.
How do you deal with that now? You don't care. Actually, I think you might do even better when they boo you.
Look, I just don't care. In my entire life, I've never cared what people think of me. It just doesn't matter because I know who I am and what I have in life, so I don't care. I just don't care.
You said that if you had lost, you'll come back and do that fight against Campbell or Radley, the winner of that fight. If you win and go on, is it the same thing, or do you go somewhere else?
Yes, look, I've made a promise to myself, to my family, to my trainers, to the people that know and love me. I've got either 2 or 3 fights left. It doesn't matter what happens. If I win, I'll have another international fight and then a local fight. If I lose, I'll have a local fight. And then it's time to hang up gloves. Life goes on, my family is young. Boxing takes a lot of time. And I know I enjoy and love this sport. It just takes up too much time. So it's time for the next generation to come in and bang it.
In your weight division in South Africa, any positive signs?
Look, honestly, the guy that I thought was the biggest prospect was Patrick Mukala. His mind is a big thing. I don't think his mind's ready. Rowan's proved everybody wrong. You know, he's done everything right. He's tough, he works, he grinds, and he gets the wins. That's what's important. You know, Nicholas is my age, so there's not much left for him. So the future in South Africa has to be Rowan Campbell, but he needs to get past Nicholas to show he's on the international stage.
You very real and you're good with your predictions. This fight's probably going to be a close fight with you and Nick again. Your prediction for the fight?
I think I'm going to stop him. This time I'm coming to stop him. No, the first fight we had a up and down training camp. This fight, everything's been better. Just like he knows me, I know him now. But I've got more experience in the ring. I think I'm the bigger puncher. Yeah, I'm just going to grind it out. He doesn't know what's coming.
And then just lastly, a message for anyone and of course for Hannig before you guys get in the ring.
First of all, I want to thank my sponsor, Universal Paints. They had my back since the beginning. They've always been there. My family, my friends, my South African support, they've always been there. And I'm ready to roll. I come to roll. Nick's a nice guy, but I'm going to fuck him up in the boxing ring, and he knows it.